When you live outside of Canada as a Canadian citizen, you get a totally different perspective on Canada. And to be blunt, you're barely, can everyone hear me? Barely aware that Canada exists. Sadly, this non-awareness also extends to Canadian companies. When you're overseas, everyone's heard of BlackBerry, even though they have not heard of research in motion per se, but they know what a BlackBerry is. In Italy especially, it's a massive, I think Italy's our third biggest market in the world now. It's a fashion statement. There is another company that is coming out of nowhere. Does not have the brand awareness of a BlackBerry yet, but it's starting to get known, and that company is Bombardier. Because Bombardier makes products that are used by people. When you get on trains, trams, subways, you can see the Bombardier nameplate. This is a company that is penetrating every market in Europe. In Italy, in a couple of weeks, you're bidding on a 1.5 billion euro high-speed rail contract. So it's seeping into the public consciousness, not just at the very high industrial level, government level, but it's seeping down. And I think as Bombardier takes hold in Europe, as it ramps up high-speed rail, as it sends sends a message out that rail is low carbon footprint, as its products become sleeker, more beautiful, you're going to get to that awareness.
If we go back to the beginning of our company, it was all about innovation, design. It's the design and innovation of product that gave rise to our company in the first place. That company that would become Bombardier was founded in 1942 by my grandfather, Joseph Armand Bombardier, who invented a product to travel over snow. This passionate inventor was driven by a goal of improving mobility of people in the winter when most roads were closed. He also ultimately invented the skidoo and created an entire new industry. Fueled by this passion to create innovative product, our company grew from a small manufacturer in Valcourt, Quebec, into a global leader of recreational products, rail equipment, commercial and business aircraft. Our founder transmitted his passion for developing innovative product, and Laurent Baudouin, our chairman, made it possible for us to believe that we could be world leaders if we unleash our creativity and believe in our capability. One of the things that I've learned is that to get a product, a technology right or a product right, it takes an equal dose of persistence. A lot of people will challenge your idea, and an equal dose of patience. In the aerospace and rail transportation industry, it takes at least 5 years for us to come up, to take a creative ideas and transform it into a product, into a plane or a train. And while the tendency for many people is to judge our planes and trains much like people by the way they look, obviously there's a lot more than aesthetic when you think of a design of a plane or a train. So this morning I'd like to highlight 5 important design criteria or processes that we use when we do a product design. It actually starts with the customer need. They lie at the heart of our decisions and our decisions around product innovation. Another important driver is the environment, especially in recent years, while climate change dominates business and government agendas around the world. In our transportation group recently, we did something very cool that extended the notion of customer partnership to end users around the globe. We launched an online contest called URail that invited rail enthusiasts, designers, and others to submit design for train interiors of the future. This hugely successful contest, which was a first for the rail industry, resulted in an open, dynamic innovation community, and as you can see, some extremely creative design. It also gave us tremendous insight into the end user's wants and desires. I truly believe that URail is a sign of changes to come, and that you'll see more and more companies soliciting input directly through the internet to the people who actually use their product. In the meantime, we are going to continue to have fun at Bombardier and look even further and ask ourselves, what's next? Because that's the true spirit of Bombardier. It's simply the way we are wired. Thank you very much.